everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. It is time for another weekly haul video. I know, can you even believe it? It's crazy. This is Friday. This is the 5th Friday in July. We have 5 weekly haul videos this month. That's just straight up bananas, and I think it's gonna be a good one. It looks like we have some stuff. There's even a couple of boxes back here, so it looks like it's gonna be a pretty good one today. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into it so we can see what we have. And let me give a quick shout out to a couple people who came through early. We have Nice to Nasty Lane, my road dog, my ride or die. There we go. We have Good Afternoon, Larry. Shout out to you. We have Pedro. Says, hey, Larry, how are you? Part of my all the way through crew. Big ups to you, Pedro. I see you in the building. All right, we have William Silman. Look at that. I'm not sure I've seen William Silman in the house before. Let me give you a little shout out, William. Here we go. All right, shout out to William. Welcome to the party. All right. Let's see here. We have Robert Rivas in the spot saying hello. We have Craig Kilgore saying, hey, hey, I like that. There you go. One more. We would have Fat Albert in the spot. All right. Well, let's get some stuff open. I went ahead and I have a bunch of them. I labeled them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 9 so that I can go through everything and get them just done in order as they were shipped to me. So, and normally as I do, I normally would always say my packages, my bags get opened up first because they're easy to get into. And it just so happened that the only bag I received this week was the first one. So let's open it up. All right, let's see what we have. And this is going to be, this is from the VANMASS store. And this is from VANMASS. And I have no idea what it is. It says, oh, it's an Easy Clip car phone mount. Anyways, that's what the packaging looks like right there. Very simple there. And let's see if we can get this thing, let's see if we can find out some info about this. So let's see if I can go ahead and scan it because there's a barcode on there. Let's see if this will give me my Amazon scanner working right here. And let's see. Oh, look at that right away. We have it working. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and let's see if I can bring this open on my, let's see if I can bring open my Amazon page here and get this thing crack-a-lacking and see what we have. Let's see, there we go. All right, let me bring all of you in here with me so you can check it out. And there we go. That's it right there. We have the VANMASS Universal Car Phone Mount Super Suction Cup Dashboard Phone Holder Stand, hands-free, windshield, dash, air vent, cell phone, car holder compatible with iPhone 13, 12, Samsung, LG, and truck. Woo! That is a mouthful. Boy, I tell you, you need some breath control for that one right there. So you can see it's $25.98. It is 35% off right now. And that you said includes a $3 Prime savings. It says save 5% on 2 items. So I guess if you get something else, you can save a little bit more there with extra savings. So, but this is what it's going to look like there. So you can get this thing on there. It looks like it will work as both a vent clip and with the suction mount there. So you can choose whichever is going to work best for you. You can see it's going to say it has newest suction. So it's going to have 60 pounds of suction. And it shows that this is the king of sucker. And other ones you see where some of them will start to melt. This one is going to have black so it doesn't melt in the sunlight because you know black don't crack. All right, and there we go. We have the newest air vent clip, and you can see how this is sort of designed there. It looks like they have a new patent number for the European Union. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice one there. So yeah, it says it's going to have a nice 360-degree protection, all that good stuff in there. And you can see that it's gonna have the king of plastic. They're just the king of everything on here. So shockproof silicone, flexible pull-out feet, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, it says friendly with all phones in most cases there. Even with, look at that, it's even with OtterBox cases. So it's gonna work with a lot of stuff there. So that's the problem I've known some people have had is they have OtterBox cases and their cases are too thick to fit in their in a lot of mounts. So. And there you go. You can see it's going to fit all kinds of different places. It can fit on a dashboard there if you like. It can fit on the vent there if you want to. It can even mount to a desk. You can use the suction to mount it to a desk if you want. And you can mount it to a windshield. So and you may notice there's a little locking knob on there so you can lock and unlock that suction. So yeah, that looks kind of nice. It looks kind of nice. And again, it's $25.98 and it's 35% off right now. So let's open it up. Let's see what this thing actually looks like a little bit. Let's open this thing up and get it out of the packaging and see what we can expect in the real world. Because, you know, pictures are one thing, real world is another. So it looks like they're going to give us some wipes here to clean off our dashboard or our windshield if we need to. We have the actual phone mount right here. So this is going to be the phone mount. There's a little button right here that you, oop, almost dropped it. Well, I did drop it. Anyways, you hit the little button right there, you push, and these open up. So you hit that, and you'll see that it opens right on up, and then you push it to close it down on your phone, just like that. So if you have your phone, you put your phone right in there at rest, close it up there, just like that. When you want to get it out, you just push this little button right there, and boom, it opens up, and now you can take your phone out. So yeah, very nice. I like it. All right, here we have, this is going to be the vent clip right there, so that you can mount that to your vent if you want to do that. And you also have that suction, the windshield suction thing here. Oh, this not only does this have this suction on here, this has that sticky mount too. You may see that right there. That has that sticky mount right there that you can get. You can even see it. It even catches your fingerprints even as you suck it on there. So not only will it stick, but it'll suck so that you can really make sure you sort of get that double sticky suction action going on there. So that's nice to see. And oh, it looks like we're gonna get a base here. So if you want, this has that 3M. This has like that 3M adhesive sticker stuff on there, so you can put this on your dashboard, and then on this side it's going to be smooth so that you can put that sticky section on there and suck it on there if you want to do that. So yeah, that's nice. Some people live in states where they don't allow anything on the windshield. Everything has to be like on the vent or on the dashboard. Anything on the windshield is considered a distraction, and they don't allow it. So yeah. Anyways, that is the VANMASS phone mount. I'm gonna put this all away later, but I like that. That looks like a very solid phone mount. That's gonna be really nice for people there. So let me see if I can bring it back in right quick, just a second there. And there we have it. That looks really nice. I like it. I really do, because that looks like it's gonna fit all the biggest phones. So now I don't think this will fit like a. I don't think this is gonna fit like a Z Fold 3 or something when it's opened up, but if it's closed, it should fit the Z Fold just fine. But all the bigger phones like the iPhone 13 Plus, you know, the 13 Pro Max, excuse me, or like the S22 Ultras, big phones like that, it should fit on there, no problem. So yeah, alrighty. Let's move on, and let's see. We have a few more people that are in the building. Shout out to you. Shout out to Gregorio and to Cherokee Rose and Rusty. And Rusty says, "Do you still do giveaways? I remember you used to do those all the time." I still do them. And I'm going to do some more, but they are going to change a little bit. So I actually just did a video yesterday talking about some of the changes coming to my channel. And so I am going to still do my wine and winners. I think I'm gonna try and start doing it monthly. But what I'm going to do is I need to raise money for shipping, because shipping is really just expensive, and I can't do the giveaways if I have to pay for the shipping out of pocket. So I think what I'm gonna do is like, maybe on Friday before the Sunday that I do the weekly haul, I mean the wine and winners, I'll post a video and say, hey, I'm raising money. I'll leave like my Cash App or Venmo or something. If I can raise like $100 for shipping, I'll do the wine and winners. If I can't raise the money for the shipping, then I think, like I said, I'm gonna start a membership on the channel, and I'm going to do my giveaways for members only, the people that are already paying to be members, so that I can afford to actually do the pay for the shipping and get stuff out, and have the people that support the channel be able to win. So yeah. Anyways, let's see here. Let's see. William Silman says, Larry, when are you doing a giveaway? I am going to try and do one Sunday. I'm going to post a video probably later on today, seeing if I can actually raise some money for shipping. And if I can, then I think I will do one. I will probably do a giveaway on Sunday. If I can't raise the money, then I think I'll start the memberships and then I'll do one probably next month sometime. So we'll see. All right, let's get on to the next package here. This one is number 2, and this one has a little bit of weight. I don't know what it is, but it has a little bit of weight. So let's see. And I get to use my new knife. My new knife from last week. I get to use that. Look at that. I love that. Just love that right there. Just that push button action. Bling! Oh, it gets me every time. So, all right, let's see. For those who want to know, this is a Kaiser Cormorant. That is the knife. It is a Kaiser Cormorant. So it looks like it's going to be nice. All right. Okay, cool. All right. Here we go. We have the SJCAM C100 Plus. So this is a SJCAM C100 Plus action camera. And this thing is going to have 4K high definition, 30 meters of waterproof. Yeah, and this little thing is tiny. These little cameras are actually very, very tiny. And some of you may recognize that I received a couple of these. I think it was last week, and they sent me another one because one of the units that I received wasn't working properly. And so I told them, I said, I don't know if it's just a defective unit or if there's a larger problem. And they said, well, let's send you another one, because the engineers said they had never run into that problem that I was having. So they sent me another one out, and yeah, we'll see if it works right. So hopefully it does. I can get the review in, and I do have an extra one around here somewhere, because they sent me another one so I could do a giveaway. So I'm hoping that this one works right so I can actually do a giveaway with that camera. So let's see if this thing scans, and it does. All right. This little camera is only $79.99. Let me see if I can bring this in. Let me see if I can go into into my browsing history and get this thing opened up for you so you can see what it is. And for whatever reason, it's not showing up just yet. Oh, there it is. I see it in my browsing history. All right, let me go ahead and let me show you here. This is the camera right here. This is the SJCAM C100 Plus, and it only weighs 1 ounce. It shoots 1080p, 30 frames a second. It's a sports camera. It's only $80. It's $79.90 right there. You can actually save an extra 20% off, so you can get this for even less. You can get this, what is that, for $8 off, so you can get this for about $71, something like that. So, and you're gonna get all this stuff with there, like the underwater housing, just the frame of it right there. There's a little clip mount right there. You're gonna get a little bag to some sticky mounts on there, a lanyard, a case to carry everything, charging cables, cleaning cloth, and some stickers there. You're gonna get all kinds of good stuff on there. So, and you can see there what it is. It looks, actually, it's funny because it looks a little big in her hand. She must have really little tiny dainty hands, because the camera is tiny. It is tiny. And again, it's going to come with that waterproof housing, sort of. I guess that's like the dive housing, as they call it. So yeah. Anyways, there it is. So it says you can have app preview, so you can download the SJCAM app and use that there. It has image stabilization. It is electronic image stabilization and not optical, but you know, there it is. So yeah. All right. Well, there we have it. That is it. I am going to unbox this thing on camera. I'll unbox it on camera when I do the review, and we'll check it out, try it out, and see how this thing actually performs. So, all right, big ups to SJCAM for sending out a replacement. All right, number 3. I don't know what this is, but it feels very, very light. Let's see what this is. Let me see if I can do this front flip on this thing. I was watching some videos about how to do the front flip on this thing, and they say to hold this thing, hold this, and you have to put your thumb here, or no, you have to put your, let's see if I can get this right. You have to put, these 2 fingers have to go out, these ones have to stay on it, and then you have to Yeah, see, I still can't get that. I'll just do the regular flip. that little back flip thing, it's I haven't got it. I'm hoping I get it, but I'm not sure I'm that coordinated on my you know, because I'm sort of ambidextrous. I'm left-handed, but I do some things right-handed, and I do some things left-handed, and some things I'm just can't do well at all. But all right, these are some smart TV LED lights. Look at that. It says SB power, RGB, and app control. You can see that right there. I'm not sure. These are from Gupup. From Gupup. These are the Gupup LED TV strip lights. It says this is model number WFD S023. So, and these are about 15 feet long, and they're RGB. There's actually a barcode on the back. So let me see if I can scan this, and let me scan this. Oop, let me go back to barcode there. Let me see if I can get this thing going. And there we go. See if this, there we go. It's opening up. All right. And let me see if I can bring this open. You get an idea of what that's going to look like also around the TV set, so you can check that out. So some people really, really like these things. I haven't actually used them, and I am really thinking about maybe setting up something here in the studio with them and getting something kind of cool looking. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I want to do something cool in here. I bought a new desk. I need to get that set up. I think I might try and work that out this weekend and get going. So, and maybe I'll use those when I set up the new desk. So, but here they are. We can see here it says the Gupup LED lights for TV 65 inches, TV LED backlight 15-foot rope TV lights, USB lights for TV 65 to 75 inch with remote LED lights for bedroom, Bluetooth, music, synth, HD TV, mood lighting, gaming, room decor. So you can see you can do all kinds of cool stuff with it here. You can have, it's RGB, you can have, I believe you can have the lights changed to the music. You can have them app controlled. You can see there with the apps, you can change the different colors and such. You also have a remote, so if you don't want to use the control, you can just, you don't want to use the remote, you can just use the control. And that's what the lights are going to actually look like there. So we can see there you can control it with the remote control and change the colors. You know, maybe you want to change it for your mood or whatever. You have, it says humanized intuitive app. So you have that. You can see there it's going to have music mode, brightness, DIY scenes, and timer function. So you can set this up with a timer function. So if you forget to turn them off when you go to bed or fall asleep in front of the TV, they will turn off for you. So you can see brightness upgrade reduces eye fatigue. I've heard that before. I heard that if you have bright lights around the TV, that it helps sometimes keep your eyes at one particular brightness level, you know, dilation, so that you don't end up with fatigue. So yeah, there you get. This is the stuff that comes inside. You're gonna get the mini controller, the self tape, the LEDs. And you can see it says connection reminder. You can see all the little connectors there, the charging cable, the connection cable, all that good stuff there. So, yeah. All right. Looking pretty good. Let's actually do this. Let's do this. Let's just open this thing up a little bit. Let's open it up. It's got a little tape, but it looks like it's actually not taped up. So let's just see what we get. And yeah, it looks like on this model, looks like they have sent it with a black remote. So pretty cool. Always bet on black. This is one of these connectors, I believe that is there. So that's going to be one of the connectors. We are going to have this cable here that's going to be used, I believe, to plug in. So this is going to be a black model. We are going to have a user manual in here as well. And then this is going to be the strip. So it looks like a little bit different than the stuff that's in the picture on there, but maybe some of this stuff is in here. But yeah, all right, I like it. I've never actually tried these. I know that I have a number of them, and I've given them away to people who seem to really enjoy them, and I just haven't used them. And I think maybe I'll give some of them a try. So big up to Gupup, and you can check them out. So let me just let me drop in right quick on the web right quick, and there it is again. You can see that These are going to be $24.99, so they're not expensive at all. You can grab those, and you can get them through Amazon Prime as well, so you can have these things by Monday if you wanted to order some. So, all right. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see here if we have anybody new in the building. Let's see here. Let's see. Pedro says, did you figure out how much you will charge for your membership page if you start one? I think I might do 2 different levels. I think I might do like, I don't know. I was thinking 2 levels. I might just do 1 level. I was thinking maybe like $4.99. I was thinking $4.99. That's what I was thinking. And the reason why I was thinking that is because if I get 20 people that sign up for the membership at $4.99, that's just about $100. That's enough to cover shipping costs. So once a month, that should be enough to cover shipping costs, and I can do a Wine and Winners giveaway and give away some cool stuff. So, yeah. There you go. Pedro says, didn't you receive one before? Yes, I did. So, yeah, Rusty says, I like the membership idea. Your reviews are solid, man. Keep them coming. I find myself coming for the reviews and sticking around just to hang out. I really appreciate that, Rusty. Thank you so much. I really do. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear it. So, yeah, I think the membership is going to be coming, and, you know, I think it's going to be a good thing for everyone. I think it'll be a good thing for everything, for everyone. Yeah, Rusty in the building. We have Big Tim Windsor in the house. Shout out to you. We have Travis Looney. All right, I see you. Some of my old school people are in there. Let's see. We have KJ in the house shouting out. Says hello, gang. There you go. All right, let's move on. Let's get some more stuff opened up here. Let's see if anybody else. We have some. We have Kaya in the house. Kaya Too Technical in the building. We have Steve in the building from St. Louis, Missouri. Man, I hope you're all right. I heard you guys been having a lot of flooding out there, man. I hope you and your family and your friends and everybody are doing okay out there. I do. All right, let's open up. Let's see. That was we did number 3. Let's get into number 4. And you know what? I thought I remembered what this one was, but I took the label off of it, and now I'm not sure I remember what this is. But I think if this is what I think it is, I am really, really looking forward to using this, and it's going to be a ton. Yeah, it is. There we go. I am super, super excited for this. Oh, man, I can't wait to try this thing out. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is, you're going to be like, why is he geeking out over this? But I'm going to tell you, this thing is awesome. This is called the 3-footed monster. And any of you out there, any of you YouTubers or filmmakers probably know what this thing is. This little doohickey is it's like a little tripod mount base thing that has magnets on there so that you can mount this to pretty much anything that is metallic that will attach to that's magnet, you know, so that you can attach something magnetized to it. But the nice thing is I can take like my GoPro or something and mount it to the outside of my car, and this thing is so strong with those magnets. They use rare earth magnets. It's so strong with those magnets that the camera is not going to move. I can drive like 30, 40, 50 miles an hour and I'm not going to lose my camera. So actually, let's see if we can open this thing up. Also, if Big Ben is in the building, shout out to the Australian-made stuff, because, you know, the Aussies make some good gear. They do make some really good filmmaking gear, from the 3-footed monster to Rode microphones to Blackmagic cameras. They really make some seriously good filmmaking gear. So, all right. Looks like we are going to get a phone clip with this. So shout out to them. Let's see. We are going to get a little GoPro mounted mount there with these little teeth, with the tripod mount with the teeth on there, so we can mount this up. So big ups on them for that. There's a little Allen wrench in there too. It's a little tiny Allen wrench. So I'm not exactly sure what this is for, but they gave it to me, so I'm assuming it's going to be necessary. And this is what this thing is going to look like. Look at that. That is it right there. And this thing is super cool because it has little magnets on. I mean, it has magnets on here, but it has little springs on there, so it sort of absorbs some of the vibrations. So when you are when you're driving, you can get, not only does it absorb some of the vibrations, but if you put this on a sort of a curved section of your car, it's going to be able to bend those springs a little bit so that you get the thing mounted and seated properly, so half of the magnets are not sitting off the car and the other half on. It's going to sit and sort of around the corner if need be. So yeah, it comes, as you can see there, it has a tripod, little ball head on there so that you can mount your camera on there. And this is the cool thing about this tripod. I've never actually seen a ball head like this, but let me see if I can bring this up and show you here. So this is the there's the ball head. You turn like that and then it locks it down. But you have the regular ball head part right there, the 1/4 thread on there. But right here, if you see that, that's a cold shoe. That is a cold shoe right there, so that you can actually mount something else on there. You can mount a light or a microphone or something. That is so freaking cool. Like, I don't know if they sell this ball head independently, but I want another one. I mean, there's so many times that would come in handy. I want another one. So anyways, this thing looks super, super cool. I cannot wait to try this out. I was super excited. This thing came in, like, I knew they were sending it, and it came in, I feel like, on Saturday. And you have no idea how much it pains me when there's stuff that I want to use, I want to try out, and it gets here on a Saturday, and I'm just like, oh no, I gotta wait all the way until, you know, next week before I can try it. Like if I don't get a product on Friday, right? If I don't have it by Friday, it's a little disappointing if I really want to try it out. But if I get it on like Tuesday, Wednesday, it's not a big deal. I'm like, okay, so I have to wait a couple days. But when it comes on Saturday, I have to stare at that box and just look at it for 6 days. And I'm like, oh, you're killing me. It's like being a kid and watching Christmas gifts under the tree, and they're there waiting for you, and you can't open them. So yeah, but anyways, I'm looking forward to it. Let me see if I can pull them up and find them. 3-footed monster. Let me see if I can find them and show you their let me show you their website and their products, because they make some awesome stuff here. So here we go. This is the 3-footed monster. Here's the range of their products. You can kind of get an idea of how that works right there, how it sticks on to metal onto a car or something. But they have different models here. They have the 3-footed monster magnetic mount. They have the 3-footed monster Pro magnetic mount, and then they have the 3-footed monster Extreme magnetic mount. So this one here is going to work. The Extreme one is going to work for larger cameras, like mirrorless cameras and such, so that you can put larger cameras on your car and mount them in different places. This one is also going to give you a little bit bigger. They're going to give you bigger magnets, and this one's also going to allow you to put GoPros and stuff, but it will allow you to put a little bit bigger cameras on here as well. Maybe like a small mirrorless camera, maybe like a Sony ZV-1 or maybe like a A6400 or something like that. But this one here, the one that I have, is designed for smaller cameras like the GoPros and the DJI Action 2s, and maybe like a Insta360 or something like that. So, so you can see there what it's going to look like when you get that close up there, how those springs are going to look, and the mounts there, and the ball head and everything. So, and you see that tripod mount adapter that they gave us for the GoPros. You can screw that on, and then you can mount your GoPro on there. So that's going to be nice. And you can see here, if we go to the different picture, you can see there, you can just like mount it onto a pole. So if you're out shooting, you don't have a tripod, you need to go ahead and mount it up, you can. You know, you can put it on all kinds of stuff. If you're in the gym, you can mount it up to the gym equipment so that you can film yourself if you're working out. You know, you can see there, this looks like the Extreme one, and you can see there that it's holding a full-size camera. This is holding right there a Sony A7S 3 or A7 III, and I think that's a 20 on there, a 21. I'm not sure, a 21.8 I think it is. So it's a nice size lens on there as well. So it can hold. Some of the other ones can hold. I think I'm pretty sure that's one of the Extremes. It may be that it's holding it with this particular model, because this is this model page. So maybe this thing is strong enough to actually hold a full-size mirrorless camera. And if it is, that's impressive, man. But we can see there's a little bit of a little video there that shows you all the different kinds of places. Now that's nice if you can put it on railing like that, because if you're trying to do some car videos, you can just drive on by, you can mount it there, drive by and shoot, and then drive right back, pick up your thing, and you don't have to worry about screwing anything down. It just sticks on there real quick, and when you're done, grab it and go. So you can use it for, you could use, oops, let me stop that. Oh, let me stop, that's this video on there. But yeah, so that's everything that comes included with it. As you can see there, you can get an idea of some of the things you can do with it. As far as you can have, it's magnetic, it's versatile there. You can see there, you can it says it's tough. You can use it with lights, you can use it with microphones, you can use it with full-size cameras, with flashes. I'm gonna have to try that with the camera. I didn't realize it would work with a full-size camera, this little thing, but I don't doubt it because they make some serious stuff. Again, you could have the phone clip there, so you can mount that with your phone. So anyways, it's just a very, very handy device. And you can see there, this is like on the underside of a car. I believe that's like filming, like I was filming part of the engine or the suspension or something. But you see they have it mounted there, and it's filming under there. And that's just incredible that you can put a camera in a place like that. It's just absolutely amazing. So yeah, I am super, super excited to try this out, because I do some, as you know and you've seen, I know I'm going to do some more vlogging. As I mentioned, I'm going to start vlogging a lot more. And one of the things that I do often is I will put a camera and shoot through my windshield to do time lapses when I'm going from one place to the other. Or sometimes I will mount a camera onto the windshield and point it into the car so that I can film myself. Now I can do this. If I want, I can put it on the outside of the car and shoot into the car and get that sort of really third person view perspective, and really get it sort of like as if you were outside the car and you see me driving and talking. So really looking forward to this. So shout out to Three-Footed Monster. Yeah, super geeked up about this. All right. Let's see here. Let's move on. This is number 5. And this one is it's pretty light, but it says it does have a battery label on there. So I'm assuming there's a good old battery inside there. And let's see what we have inside this one. Let's see. All right. This is going to be all right. Could always use another one of these. This is the Inthadow. I think that's it is. And this is the Inthadow. Inthadow, I think it is. It's a compact wireless microphone. Let me show you there. And now, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I'm curious to know if any of you can get that pronunciation right, because I'm getting it all kinds of wrong. So the Inthadow, I think it's the Inthadow. Yeah, Inthadow? I don't know. All right. But this is a compact wireless microphone. And yeah, let's see if this thing, let's see if I can scan it, if it'll come up there. It looks like the sticker is folded up a little bit, so it may not scan right, because that sticker's folded back a little bit. So yeah, all right, let me do this. Let me see if I can, let me just go ahead and open this thing up and see if I can get that sticker to lay flat. There we go. Now if I can get it to lay flat, maybe I can actually scan it. Let me try this again. And let's see. Nope. Not getting anything. Hold on, let me try this. Let me just lay it down there. Try that. See if that's going to work. Try again. And let's see here. I am getting Nathan. Oh, there we go. Popped up. Ha ha! I got it. All right. Let's go ahead and bring you in. Let's go ahead and bring this thing up first, and then let's see if I can bring it into you. And here we go. All right. Let's see. All right. This is it right here. This is the Inthadow wireless lavalier microphone, compact 2.4 wireless lapel mic. system for live stream, YouTube vlogging, interview, TikTok, smartphones, and cameras. So there we go. You can see what it looks like right there. They don't really give you any other pictures, but we can see there, it looks like it's going to have a, it looks like, I think that's going to be a line in. That's going to be the a headphone headphone jack right there, and that's going to be power. And yeah, there's some power buttons on the side, volume up down button on the side, and that's really all they give you. They don't really give you a whole lot as far as the pictures are concerned. So these are going to again be $89.99, and you know what? Let's just do this. Let's open it up. Since they don't really give us much in the way of pictures on here, let's just open this thing up and see. Let's see what it's actually going to. Let's see what it's going to look like. So let me bring you guys back in, and shout out to Gigi in the building. All right, let's see. Let's get this thing opened up here, and let's see. Let's grab that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right. There is a quick start guide on here, and I really appreciate that they actually printed it on the box there so that we always have it with us when, you know, the box is there, so you don't have to worry about that. And if you want to, you know, if you want to keep it after, if you want to get rid of the box, you just cut that label off there. So, yeah. All right. Oh, that, you know, that one port right there that I was talking about, looks like that might have been an external mic jack there. So, all right, let's see here. We are going to get a nice case with it, and we are going to get a user manual with it as well. So, and let's see here. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. Oh, fell out. Nice presentation though, even though I dropped it. There we go. Oh, these things don't want to stay in there. Anyways, they want to get to work. These things want to get to work. But let me show you what they look like here. There you go. You can see what they look like. They are nice and thin there. On the back, they have a clip so that you can mount them to your shirt or your belt or whatever you want to. And yeah, this one, this is going to be the receiver right here. This one is the transmitter, and you can tell this one's a transmitter because this one actually has a built-in microphone there. So you can see the microphone right in there. So yeah. It looks like we're going to get a number of other accessories in here with it as well. So let's see what we're going to get. And it looks like we are going to get a charging cable. So this is, oh, it looks like we're going to get 2 charging cables. Nice. So you don't have to wait, charge one, and then wait to charge the other. We're going to get 2 USB-A to USB-C cables. Very nice. We are going to get a cable. This is going to have there's going to be a couple of cables in there. One is going to be a USB, a 3.5 millimeter for cameras, and the other one's going to be for phones. So you're going to get a TRS cable and a TRRS cable. So get a little tongue tied in there and get that stuff out, get those words out. Yeah, and then it looks like we are going to get a couple of. It looks like we're going to get, one dead cat. We're going to get one dead cat on here, and this is going to mount onto the transmitter here. So it's hard to see in here because it's all furry and it's really hard to see, but there's some little mounts in there, and these little mounts, if you can get them, if you can actually get the fur out of the way, they mount up onto the they mount into this. And yeah, I'd have to work this thing. Oh, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get them in because there's so much fur from the dead cat that you really have to you have to fiddle with it to get it in. But it basically will sit on top like that, so it knocks down whatever wind there may be. So yeah, shout out to them for providing that. The only thing that they don't provide here is a external microphone. Sometimes with these wireless mic kits, they will provide a lavalier microphone set, and they didn't do that. But what they did provide is our infamous silica gel. There's always silica gel. All right, let me put all this stuff back. Let me put that off to the side here. I will put that back together on my own time. Set that over there. But that is again the Inthadow wireless microphone, the I believe that's how it is, Inthadow wireless lavalier microphone. So it's a 2.4 gigahertz wireless lapel mic system for live stream, YouTube vlogging, interview, TikTok, smartphones, and cameras. So yeah, very nice. All right. Let's move on to, let's see, what was that? That was number, what was that? Number 5? All right, let's get on to number 6. Let's get on to number 6 here. And Robert Rivas says silica gel, because you always have to have the silica gel. So let's get this thing opened up here. This is number 6 here. I don't know what this one is. It's really super light. It's way lighter than I expected for a box this size. But yeah, what is this? Oh, this is stuff that I actually ordered for myself. Now, some of you out there, and I know this is controversial, so I'm loving it, because some of you are going to love it, some of you are going to hate it, and those of you that hate it, I just don't care. We have face masks. Look at that. We have some face masks. These are from B&X. This is an American company that makes face masks. I think they're actually down in Texas. I think they're in Texas, or maybe, yeah, they're in Houston, Texas. But they make N95s, KN95s, and N95 masks. So one important thing is that when you buy masks, there are so many counterfeits out there. In fact, they said that there's like, out of all the the KN95s and stuff that you can buy on Amazon, like 60% of them are counterfeit. And many of them are absolutely worthless, which is part of the reason why a lot of people out there are wearing masks and still getting COVID. But if you find a company, a reputable company that actually makes them, and they're tested and they make them properly, then you will have a good mask that hopefully fits well, right, for your face, but also will perform as it should with that 95% filtration. So this company, B&X, which is an American company, they actually make those masks, and you can buy them on Amazon, so you know you're getting, even though you're buying them on Amazon, you know you're getting the good mask because you're buying them from their company. So even though they're sold through Amazon, the companies actually, they're shipping the products to Amazon, and Amazon is basically selling them and distributing for them. So yeah, but these are the KN95 versions. So I had some some ones before. This is what they look like. They are black. So I had some other ones before from, I think they were the PowerCom ones that were from China. That's the big brand from China that makes them, the PowerCom. I had some of those, and I saw that there's an American company that makes them, so I figured, why not grab some of these? And then also I have these ones here, which I wanted to try out. These are sort of the boat style ones with the headband. So these are actually N95 respirators, and that is the standard. The KN95s are a Chinese standard for the face mask. The N95 is the U.S. standard, which has to be approved, I believe, by NIOSH and some other folks. So, but these are N95 masks right here from B&X. And the reason why I mention these things, and I want people out there to still mask up, is the fact that people are getting really, really sick again. This new variant is this Omicron B5.A or something like that. It is extraordinarily transmissible and contagious, and people are getting sick. Now, the good thing is, for people who are vaccinated, they don't seem to be having as hard of a time with this one. People are getting, having mild symptoms, and then getting past it and moving on, much in the way you would like a cold in some ways. But for those who are not vaccinated, they are still getting hit really hard. There's a lot of people. I've had a family member recently who was unvaccinated and was in the hospital because they had caught COVID. So even though this variant is very transmissible and can be not as serious for people who are vaccinated, for people who are not vaccinated, it can still be very, very serious. And for those who are vaccinated and maybe out of vaccine, maybe they're out of season with their vaccine, maybe they got the first dose or only one dose or something, and they're due for a booster, you need to make sure you're protecting yourself and protect others around you too. Just, I wear a mask to protect myself, but I also wear a mask to protect others, because I don't always know what my status is. I have home tests. I take a home test when I need to. I feel like I'm sick, which I felt like the other day or last week. I felt like I had a sore throat and stuff. So I went to the doctor and got a PCR test. And luckily I didn't have it. I've been blessed enough not to have it, but I've also been blessed to be able to afford to buy masks and to take care of myself and wear them. So my wife likes the KN95s because they just go over her ears and not over her head. I know some women don't like the ones that go over their head because the straps get in their hair, so they like the over the ear ones. I like the ones that go over the head, so I got some of both. So big ups to BNX. And let me see if I can find their website. Actually, I could probably just find my order here from I can probably just find my order here from Amazon, and I can show you there. And I can see if I can find their website too. BNX mask. There we go. Let me see. All right. Let me see. Let me bring you into my browser here so I can show you. And so here is their website here, and you can see they make all kinds of masks. It says the stuff is made in the USA. You can see their different styles of masks that they make there. So they have these sort of boat ones like this. They have the ones like this that are sort of shaped like an N95 mask, but they have the over the head straps, which is required to be an N95 and not a KN95. The ones with just the ear loops are KN95s. So if you want the actual NIOSH approved N95s, you need to have ones that have the head straps there. So you can see there, you can see it says they're all NIOSH certified, made in the USA, N95 mask, and they have also KN95 mask. And you can see there what some of their pricing is so that you can get your mask there. So they're not too bad. You can see right here they have 6 different models on there. It says they have a sampler bundle, so you can get 30 masks right there for $34.99. So if you wanted to try and see which style fits you best, you can get a sampler pack so that you can make sure you can try and get the one that works best for you. And they even have some different colors. You can get you can get colors in like teal like that. They have white, they have black. So they have these other ones, the duckbill style ones that you can use. They have the cup style respirators. So they make a number of different models there that you can use. And so on Amazon you can get them right there. And right here they're you can get a pack of 10. These were like, I think they were $16.99 or something like that. And this is, as you can see here, this is the kind that have that, the part that goes over your nose and it has that metal, the metal clip there that forms, and then it has like that chin area right there. And this is the N95 because it does have those behind the head straps there. So you can get an idea of what that's going to look like there. So yeah, and they talk a little bit about the filtration stuff there. And then also they have the KN95, and you can get, again, the different colors. You can get like teal and white and black. So, and these ones just have the behind the ear, over the ear straps, not the over the head straps. So these are going to be KN95s and not N95. So these are not NIOSH approved, as they say. And this is a 20 pack for $22.99. So these ones actually are a little bit cheaper than the other ones, I believe. So these are about $1.15 each versus, I think the other ones were like $1.70. So yeah. All right. Well, there we go. Yeah, if you have not been masking up, I would suggest consider it, especially if you're going into crowded places, because they said this new variant actually can even be contagious even when you are in public. I generally would go out and I don't wear a mask when I'm outside. But if I'm outside where there's a lot of people, like, a few weeks ago, they were having those anti-abortion protest rallies out in front of the Supreme Court. And there were a lot of people out there. And so I put my mask on because there's just a lot of people in a very tight space. Even though it's outside, they were saying this variant is much easier to catch even when you're outside. So, all right. Number 7. Let's go. Now, this one's from B&H. I think I have an idea of what it is, but I'm not 100% sure because there are a couple of things that I was expecting to come from B&H, so I'm not sure which this is, but I'm excited because all the things that I'm expecting to come from there, I am looking forward to. And let's see if I can get this out. And let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's pull this up. All right. There we go. Throw that off over there. And, whoo, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We have the Angler 36-inch quick open deep parabolic softbox. Says for Bowen's mount flash heads and monolights, integrated support rods snap into place, improved lever release for rapid and easy closing. Highly effective, highly reflective silver interior, removable inner and outer diffusers, focuses light and provides natural looking catch lights, speed ring inserts available for Pro Photo, Elechrome, Broncolor, and more. It says optional fabric grid available. And we can see there that this is going to be 36-inch speed ring, inner diffuser, outer diffuser, and carrying case. Man, I'm excited for this. Now, let me just show you what this looks like. I'm not going to open this up right now. I am going to actually do a review of this, and hopefully I can find a nice model to work with me so that I can actually do some test shots with that and see how it looks. So I am super excited. But let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can head over to B&H's website and see if I can find this this Angler. Let's see, 36-inch. Let's see, 36-inch. There we go. I think this is it right here. All right, let me pull this open so I can show you. And this is it right here. This is the Angler Quick Open Deep Parabolic Softbox version 2. And this thing looks awesome. I am super excited to try this out. We can see what it looks like there from the back there. It has that Bowen's mount there. And yeah, this thing is going to be incredible. So looks like there's a few more pictures in here. So you can see what it looks like when it's fully broken down and has a nice case in there. You can see how it breaks down right there. And let's see there. You can see there a nice model there. And then we can see what it's going to look like with a flash head in there or a monolight in there. And you can see there how that looks when you set it up and break it down. So it looks like it should be really pretty quick to do. And yeah, so I am super excited for this, to try this out. I am going to be doing more photography, and I am so excited to be able to do more photography because that is my first love, and I'm just excited about it. So you can also get a grid here. So there is a softbox grid that you can have with that. So if you found that you wanted a grid to focus the light, you can get one for this. So I think I might actually get one of those to try it out. So yeah. All right, but you can get this at B&H, and it's $99 right now. It's actually on sale. So there's instant savings of $50. It says the offer ends on the 31st, so that there's a couple more days. So if you have an opportunity to get in and grab one of these, you can save yourself $50. So big ups on B&H for the nice discount on there. So all right, let's see. Amda Brown says, I finally catch a few minutes of the live. Yeah, shout out, man. It's been a minute. It has been a minute, but I'm glad to see you in there. All right. Also, if any of you want to hit me up with a super chat, feel free. Hit those super chats, hit those thumbs ups. So I like the fact that I have 21 thumbs up and 18 people in the room. I like the fact that I have more thumbs up than people right now. So big ups to everybody who is coming through. Shout outs. We have S. Ryle in the house. I don't know if I've seen S. Ryle in the building. He says, Sassarcal greetings. I don't know if I've seen you in the spot before, S. Ryle. So let me welcome you to the party. There we go. Welcome to the party, man. Shout out to Nano O in the spot for coming through. Let's see. We have K Bizzle 75 in the spot. Shout out to K Bizzle. I see you out there. Big ups, big ups. All right. Let's go ahead and get this open. This is number 8 right here. And this one is also from B&H. And I'm not sure what's in here. It's a big box, though. It's a big box, but it feels relatively light. Like I can tell there's something in it, but it feels very, very light. So let's see what it's going to be. All right, let's get all that stuff out of the way. Oh, we have a few things in here. Shout out. Look at that. We have a few things. Let's get everything out of here, man. All right, let's go through it all. Oh, this is great. They hooked me all the way up. That grid that I was just talking about, that's 49 bucks. I was saying I wanted that grid. Here it is. So big ups. All right, let me see if I can show you right quick. Let me bring you back in. So this is the softbox, obviously there, and this is the actual grid that I was talking about. So I'm actually looking forward to this, and big ups to them for getting this out to me. So these are all products that are part of the gratis group. So this is the Angler Quick Open, a quick open 36-inch a grid for the quick Angler Quick 36-inch quick open deep parabolic softbox, so I can get it out. So shout out to them. Also, this thing looks like it's going to be awesome too. This is a magnetic mount. Let me just show you what it looks like. This is from Oben, also part of the gratis group. Shout out to them. And this is also from B&H. This is the MM100 here. And let me see if I can find this. This is the Oben MM100. There we go. And that is what it's going to look like right here. This is a magnetic mount. And you can see there, this thing is going to give you 100 pounds right there. So you can hold 100 pounds. Look at that. That is a full-size DSLR right there on there. And so you can put a ball head on there, which they actually sent me as well. So this one is they sent me, sorry, I'm not even showing you guys. I'm up here just thought I was showing you. You're not even in the browser with me. Hold on. Let me get you in. Here we go. So here is the here's the mount right there. This is the Oben Oben MM100. This is a mount with the screw mount on there, and this thing is only $21.99 right there. It's on sale right now, down from $29.99, and it's going to hold 100 pounds. And look at that. That is absolutely incredible. You can put a ball head on there and then mount whatever you want on there as well. So big ups on them for that. So yeah. All right. Let me show you what else they have. So this thing, let me see if I can open this up right quick. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice size. And this right here is rubberized. So if you put this on, this whole thing is rubberized and the magnets are there. So if you want to put this onto your car, you're not going to scratch the paint of your car or whatever else you put it onto. So big ups on them. Man, I'm looking forward to trying this out. I am looking forward to it. And it even has on the mount there, it actually has a 3/8 mount on there. So I think you can get an adapter and put a quarter 20 thread on there, but it has a 3/8 adapter on there right there. So, so you can put an actual real ball head on there. All right, let's set this off to the side for a second. Let me get that and set that off to the side. And they also sent this Oben BD02 mini ball head. So you can check that out right there. That is the mini ball head. And let me see if I can get that. And Amber Brown, big ups for the super chat. I see you out there. I'm gonna hook you up in just a minute. Let me just let me get through this right quick, and then I will show it. Then I will make sure I give you your shine, man, because I appreciate it. So let's see. Let me hit the Oben BD. Let's see, BD-02. All right, let's see here. There we have the mini ball head. Let me go ahead and open this up right here so you can see this. So here we have it. This is the mini ball head right there, and look at that. It's only $8.75. It's regularly $11.99, but it's on sale. And this thing is going to allow you to mount this onto various things of all kinds of sorts. But what they did send me is another smaller magnet. And let me show you here. Let me get this thing. Oh, Travis Looney hooked me up too, man. I'm gonna get you guys in just a second here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me bring you in here. Let me show you here right quick. So they sent me also this Oben MM50. And so there is the MM50. This is also a magnet. And this is the 50 and the mini ball head, the BD02 sort of go together. And look at that. That's it right there. That is, and this thing is also, it has the magnets. It's rubberized. This one should hold, I believe, 50 pounds on here. So let me see if I can pull this up right quick. Let me see the Oben. Let me see the MM50. And there we go. And they actually, so basically what they did is they sent me the kit. And let me show you here. So they sent me the kit. And this is what it looks like there, the whole thing when it's put together. So you have the magnet and the ball head so you can put your camera on there. It's going to be a single magnet. And this is going to allow you to mount stuff in all kinds of different places. So it's very nice. You can see there you can put a nice small camera on there because it's going to hold a lot of weight. So that is absolutely amazing. I'm loving that. So, and then again, they have the 100-pound one, which is this is the other kit that they sent me. And that is with the dual action mini ball head right there. And it turns out that they actually sent me this ball head as well. So they actually sent me this one, which is the Oben MBH11. So there we have that, the MBH11. And this is the ball head. This is the one that I was just looking at with the 100-pound magnet. And look at that. That is nice. That is like a really nice, high quality, all metal ball head with an Arca Swiss mount. Man, that is dope. All right, I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna have to go mount some cameras onto some different places and try some stuff out. I am looking forward to it. All right, let me see if I can find this one too right quick. Let me just see if I can show you right quick on here so I can show you the ball head. And it says this is with the ball head. So that is the ball head right there. That is the QRCTT, I guess it's the 1000 right there. You can see what it looks like right there. So yeah, you can get that whole kit. So that is just super dope. That is absolutely incredible. All right, let me jump back in. Now, I have a few super chats. I want to give them a shout out. Big ups to Amda Brown says, super chat says to offset shipping in the next giveaway. So shout out. We're already $15 towards the next giveaway. So big ups on that. Let me give you something new, man. Cause I have some new memes for you. And let me give you this one. Let me give you this one here.
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius.
All right, man. Thank you so much, Amda Brown. I appreciate you like you have no idea. You have no idea. Let me put this stuff back in there. I have some really nice products to review and check out. I am seriously looking forward to going through all of this stuff and reviewing it and checking it out. And I have one more super chat in here. So this one is from Travis Looney. It says $20 from Travis Looney. Oh, hold on a second. The thing's covered up. It says, I heard that your birthday was this month. Happy birthday. Thank you, man. It was. My birthday was on July 12th. So big ups to you. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the super chat. And let me give you something special here. Let me give you something special. This one This one makes me laugh. I gotta give it to you. I'm gonna give you something else. There we go. Shout out to you. Big ups to you, to Travis Looney. So much, I appreciate you. Big ups to Amda Brown as well. Thank you. So there you go. All right. We have Profess the Film Fan. Your t-shirt game is on point. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I love this one. This is a new one. I'm loving this, man. You have all the black heroes from Marvel. We have War Machine, Falcon, we have Black Panther, and we have I tell you, I blank on his name all the time because every time I think of him, I always think of Samuel Jackson's character, and I blank on the name every time. But anyways, all right, we have one more here. And I know exactly what this one is because I ordered it and I was looking forward to this one coming. But let's get it open because I know what it is, but you don't know what it is. But I am definitely looking forward to testing this, using it, having fun with it. Now, I did buy this And I bought this because the last time I did a review of one of their products, they gave me all these ridiculous parameters, and I wanted to review this thing the way I wanted to review it. So I went ahead and bought one, and this is the Insta360 1S 1-inch edition 360 cam. Check that bad boy out right there. This thing is nice looking. I can't wait to try this out. This is the 1-inch edition here. And this thing is, this has the 1-inch 360 lens in there, the RS core, the vertical battery base, the mounting bracket, the charging cables, and a lens cap. So I am super excited to try this thing out there. You can get an idea of what that's gonna look like there as far as the, how you can mount it and where you can use it. This thing is going to have dual 1-inch sensors, 4K 360 video, 21 megapixels, 360 video, 360 photo, flow state stabilization, 360 horizontal lock, invisible selfie stick, superb low light, HDR photo, IPX3 water resistance, interchangeable lens, voice control, and auto edit. So this thing, I got this one. Nick Fury, thank you, Dr. Brown. This one came from actually from Adorama, but you can get it from B&H as well. And since I'm already on B&H's website, let me see if I can pull it up, and let me see if I can just pull it up and find it here. And where'd it go? Let me see if I can pull that. Let me see if I can find it here. It's not actually in stock anywhere right now. It's hard to find, but here it is. And this is the reason why I'm not worried about showing it at Adorama, because they don't have it in stock there either. So I ordered it, and then I actually canceled the order because I found it at Adorama. But you can see it's $7.99. This is what it's going to look like right here. So yeah, you're going to be able to do some cool stuff with this. I'm not going to focus on it too much because I'm going to do a full review of it and try it out. But it's not a cheap camera. It's about $800, so it's not a particularly cheap camera. And but if you go to, let me just go back in. Let me do it. You can go to Adorama if you want to, and they do have it. So if you wanted to get it from Adorama, you could, but it's not necessary. I mean, you get it. I just say get it wherever you can, because it's hard to find right now, and it's a new camera, and new cameras sometimes they do the whole stupid, trying to keep everything with these I call them these fake supply issues, because I don't think they have a real problem with them, but as far as getting them. But let me show you here anyways. This is Adorama, and you can get it here from Adorama, same price. This is where I actually bought it from. And you can see it says temporarily on back order, but it's going to be the same camera. It's going to come with the same accessories, the same kit and everything there. So yeah. Anyways, there you have it. That is the last thing I have. That's the last thing that I have for the day here. So shout out, big ups, and shout out to everyone. So yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna get up out of here because I need to go pick up my wife, and I am running very, very short on time at this point. So I want to say thank you to everyone who came through to check me out, and I want to give a special shout out to my super chatters, to Travis Looney and to Amda Brown. Big ups to you. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Please let me know if I missed you out there. If I did, I will try and get you. I'll try and get you a shout out the next time. But yeah, let me give you one more before I get up out of here, and then I'm gone. So let me see. Let's go with I don't know. Let's go with this one.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
I'm so sad I have to leave you all, but I got to get going. So until next time, I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.